If you're ready to glow up this year and be the best version of yourself, I promise you these tips will change your life because they changed mine. Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, my name is Bryce, and today I am going to be teaching you guys and giving you guys advice on how to glow up physically and mentally, how to reinvent yourself. It is so important to work on your mental, to work on your spiritual, to work on the inside of you, because nobody just wants to be beautiful on the outside. It's so important for you to be a beautiful soul on the inside and out. I feel like that's really how you can be able to achieve becoming the woman that you've always dreamed of being. So let's get into this video. Okay, so the first one is prioritizing eating healthy and drinking water. Why should you prioritize your health? First of all, you should care what you put inside your body. And number two, what you put inside your body can make a drastic difference on your skin. With me, I know a lot of times people associate clear skin with feeling more confident, feeling more beautiful. I have always had clear skin, but one thing I've realized is that if I do not eat healthy, my skin will act up. I'll start getting acne, I'll start getting rosacea, I'll start getting flares. So I can understand to a certain extent when you guys talk about, oh, like my skin's not clear. Sometimes it has a lot to do with your diet. If not, I would highly recommend going to a dermatologist to see what more you can do. But for me, eating healthy plays a big part with my skin. It also plays a big part with my energy levels. If I'm not eating healthy, I always feel so stuffed. I don't feel like I'm energetic. I don't want to do anything. And also it plays a difference between how your body looks too. So number one, prioritize eating healthy. And I know you guys like Chipotle, so I feel like that's a good option if you like to eat fast food. And also drinking water. I know a lot of us do not drink water like we should. And once I realized how much water I was not drinking, I was like, oh, we need to change this. So now what I do is I'll have like a big cup. If you got a Stanley, that's perfect. And just drink water throughout your day. It also helps with your skin. It helps with your health. And also I feel like when you drink a lot of water, you get this glow. So please prioritize that because it is important. And I think the end goal is to live a long, beautiful life, a fulfilling life. And when you eat healthy and you prioritize what you put in your body, you also are drinking a lot of water, you're going to see a huge difference in your appearance. Number two is being consistent in the gym. Going to the gym and being consistent makes a huge difference. As women, we are constantly being judged on our bodies. People always have something to say about how we look, and sometimes it's the best of us, and sometimes we are constantly looking at ourselves in the mirror and judging ourselves based off of what other people think about our bodies. Now, regardless of that, I brought that up because I want you to know that yes, go to the gym, have goals for yourself if you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, if you want to tone up, whatever you want to do. But also remember that being consistent in the gym is not just physical, but sometimes it is mental as well. Go to the gym to clear off some steam. Go to the gym to have small goals for yourself so that you can accomplish. Sometimes going to the gym is not always, I want to look this certain way. Yes, are we talking about that in the physical aspect right now? Yeah. But I want you guys to know that going to the gym is just more than I want to have a small waist and I want my hips to look like this. It's so much more than that. Another thing I want to point out with going to the gym is once you start seeing progress in the gym, it is such a confidence boost. As women, or just in general, when we're putting on clothes, you know, when it starts complimenting our bodies, we start feeling good. I'm like, okay, I see the progress. You start smiling, people start giving you compliments. So just keep that in mind. If you're not seeing progress at first, it's okay. You're in the hustle mode, but just keep going strong. You can be consistent in the gym. It just takes a lot of discipline and planning. You're trying to glow up this year, you should always have your hair and your nails done. Just so you guys know, I have my hair and my nails done. If you can't afford to get it done, learn how to do it yourself. There are so many ways where you can learn how to do your hair, do your nails. You can do press-ons. I got my nails done at the nail shop, but I do press-ons all the time. And one thing that is a game changer too is when your hair is done, when my hair is done, I feel like I don't need any makeup on, I don't need nothing. If my hair looks good, I wake up very happy. I have a smile on my face. But I also want you guys to understand that Having your hair done doesn't always have to be, oh, you gotta weave, you gotta wet. No, having your hair done is you decided to braid it up at night, so when you wake up in the morning, you can take your braid out and you love how your natural hair looks. It is a process though. Glowing up is a process. It's not just gonna happen like this. You're going to have to learn the tricks and the ins and outs of how to do stuff, how to make your hair look a specific way to where you think it looks very beautiful. It takes time. But when you have your hair and your nails done, you automatically look like you know what you're doing to people, and you automatically feel good. If you want to have a signature perfume or scent, I love this one. This is my go-to, Burberry. Whenever I wear this, I literally get compliments in Ubers when I'm walking. We had my mom's bridal brunch a couple weeks ago, and I sprayed this on. I walked by this girl and she was like, what do you have on? This smells so good. I have a couple more, but I'm just gonna tell you guys about this one. And one thing that I will say is you need to spray this more than twice. It's not enough. I'm sorry. But whenever I used to spray perfume 3 times, never got compliments. I sprayed at least like 5 or 6, maybe 7. Just depends on how much I want to smell good. But yeah, get a signature perfume. People will recognize how you smell. One thing that is important when you are in your glow up process or you are glowing up is to make sure that you always look put together, especially your outfit. Guys, this was a big one for me. In college, I'll go to the grocery store, I'll just throw on a shirt, my hair look crazy, put a hat on. But now, after I graduated, I told myself, I was like, listen, when I leave the house, I need to be a little bit more presentable. So what I started doing was I started buying sets so that I could literally just put them on real quick, and it's very cohesive. It looks like I tried a little bit, and I'll put my hair might not be done, but I'll at least put a hat on, and it's not like my hair is just sticking out on this side, my hat's tilted. Like I actually look like I tried a little bit. You don't always have to have a beat face, bust down middle part 30-inch to look like you glowed up. Sometimes it's just looking presentable, looking put together. Like putting some effort in how you dress when you leave the house, whether it's going to the grocery store or to the mall, plays a big part. And also, you never know who you can meet when you're going out. I know people say that all the time. So number 7 is having a skincare routine morning and night. One thing about me is I'm washing my face every morning. I'm washing my face every night. I don't care how late I get home. I have to take my makeup off. Even if I don't have makeup on, I'm still washing my face. I care about my skin. I'm not going to bed without washing my face. I have very sensitive skin, so I use Cetaphil, which I highly recommend. And then also for my facial lotion, I use Olay. I have very dry skin as well, and this has been super helpful. And one thing I will say about your skincare routine, I know a lot of people, especially on TikTok, are like, use these Korean skincare products, which I heard work really well, but also sometimes your skincare routine doesn't have to be 10 steps. I wash my face, I dry it, I put facial lotion on. That's my skincare routine. And then if I want to have like a more in-depth skincare routine, I might do the gua sha, put some oil on my face. I might have like eye patches underneath. I might do like a face mask and all that stuff, but that's like maybe on Sundays. But I feel like every day you should have a skincare routine, and it doesn't need to be that extensive. It can be something super simple. Just make sure you're cleaning your face. Next one is you guys need to prioritize sleep. I know sometimes you guys are like, I can stay up, I'm fine, I don't need that much sleep. No guys, it starts showing in your skin, in your body, in your energy. You start getting bags, you wonder why your skin doesn't look that great, you wonder why you're always tired. Prioritize your sleep. Try to get at least 8. And sometimes you do have to get on a schedule. What I noticed that has helped me with my sleeping routine is I'm in bed by 12, I'm up by 7, 8. And I feel like I have enough energy to do everything I need to do throughout the day. So sleep is super important. You need to recover, especially if you're in the gym, you're focusing on yourself, you're doing everything that you want to. You need to allow your body to have time to recover. So make sure you're prioritizing sleep. My next one is get good with makeup. I know a lot of times people are like, I'm not good at makeup, I don't know how to do it, I just want to be natural, which is great. If you always want to be natural, hey, cool. But sometimes when you go out, you want to doll yourself up. There's nothing wrong with doing it. And when you do, you want to make sure that you get good at makeup, because then you're able to accentuate your features. You're able to make yourself look very beautiful, even though you already are. You know how to do your lashes, you know how to make sure it blends well, because when you're not good at makeup and you're doing makeup, sometimes you look worse. Like that's why sometimes I'm like, guys, you look better without makeup. Getting good at makeup makes a big difference, especially if you like to, change up your looks, have fun with it. Sometimes you want to go more natural, sometimes you want to do more of a full glam, a full beat. But take the time to actually learn how to do it. Follow influencers and content creators that look like you or look like how you want your makeup to look like. My last one is using whitening strips to whiten your teeth. One thing that people always look at is your smile, they look at your teeth, and I have noticed that when you whiten your teeth, your smile just looks better. It just looks nicer sometimes. This is not like you have to do it, but if you want to glow up, white teeth does help, especially if your teeth look a little more yellow. I would use some whitening strips. I've used it before. I need to start incorporating it again. My mom uses it all the time and she has beautiful teeth, and that definitely helps. Okay guys, so that was all the physical things you can do that will help you glow up this year. And now we're gonna talk more about the mental, which is right up my alley. Everything I'm talking about is what I do now. I don't play when it comes to my mental health. Once I graduated college, I was like, I'm not playing no more. I don't have time for this. And so this has helped change the game with me just as a person, as a woman that does not play, as a woman that is fulfilled. All this stuff I'm going to tell you has brought so much joy and fulfillment into my life, and that is the true purpose of life. I really do believe. Living a fulfilling life, helping people. Follow these tips and I promise you, you will see a drastic change. So let's get into the mental. So the first one is journal. One thing I do and I take pride in is I try to journal every morning. It's a part of my morning routine, and why I appreciate journaling so much is because it truly gets my day started. It allows me to sit down, to relax, and to write everything that I want for my future, everything that I've been through from my past, everything that I'm looking forward to in my present. It just allows me to be centered. It allows me to start my day off right, and it allows me to have a way to vent where it's just me and myself. My next one is a big one. You have to learn how to let people go, especially if they are not doing you justice. If they are toxic, if they are not good for you, and if they don't mean well by you, sometimes you have to learn how to let people go. Sometimes you can't glow up physically unless you can glow up mentally, and that's something I had to learn. Letting go can be difficult, but once you learn how to do it, you will save yourself so much. One thing I'm good at now is I can let people go. I don't have a problem with it. You do wrong by me, you gotta go. Sometimes you are better off with certain people out of your life than in it, and just keep that in mind. Letting go can be very hard, it can be difficult, especially if you've never done it before, but I promise you, when you let people go that really aren't meant for you and that aren't meant to be in your life and are trying to take advantage of you, your life will become so much better and so much more fulfilling, and it will allow people that actually want to be in your life, that actually have a good heart for you, that actually love you, to come in. Next one I'm going to talk about is meditating, and also talking to God or to whoever you believe in. The reason why I believe meditation is important is because it allows you to have clarity. In a world that so much is going on, it's a good thing to sometimes to just have complete silence, to just relax and to just let your brain have peace. And I also say talk to your God, talk to whoever you believe in, just because I feel like when you have a personal connection with your spirituality, I truly believe that it helps. That connection will help you get through a lot of stuff, such as letting go, getting out of situations that you personally didn't think that you could. I think that being able to talk to God or talk to whoever you believe in, the universe, whatever your spiritual belief is super helpful, and it does help you mentally, because sometimes people don't have any support, and sometimes the only support that they do have is from the higher up. So keep that in mind too, that can also help. And I think that, if you do believe in God, you should incorporate that. So my next one is setting boundaries, and setting boundaries can involve work, friendships, relationships, and family. If you want to glow up, sometimes that glow up means that you are not allowing yourself to be in certain situations. You have to tell your friends, hey, listen, I don't want to go to the club anymore. I don't want to be around that environment. I don't want to do this. I'm not going to allow you to talk to me like this anymore. We are now becoming the woman that we've always wanted to be, or the man that we always wanted to be. I'm not trying to exclude y'all, anyone. And that means that there's certain boundaries that we set for ourselves, and we're not having any compromises about that. So make sure you stand on business, as they say. Have your boundaries and let them be non-negotiables as well. You have your boundaries and you're sticking to them. And if people can't accept that, then maybe they're not fit for you. The next one, you should incorporate affirmations. A lot of times, depending on how you grew up, depending on the people that you were around, we don't talk positively to ourselves. And I think it's important to start incorporating that within our daily routine. Look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. I love myself. I'm so grateful for life. When you start saying that every single day, you really do start believing it. You need to talk positively to your body, because when you do, I think you start manifesting it. I'm a big believer in manifestation, and I do think that when you start saying stuff so much, you do believe in it. I think you should incorporate them within your morning routine and your night routine. Sometimes even have like maybe sticky notes, put it on the mirror and look at them and say, okay, I love myself. I'm happy and healthy. Start incorporating that within your daily routine, and it will change the game. You'll start believing it. Sometimes you have to fake it until you make it. Sometimes you have to say stuff until you can actually believe it. So my next one is listen to positive music. Listen to music that inspires you, that motivates you, that makes you feel good. Listen to feel good music. When I'm journaling, I have to put on a specific genre. Sometimes I'll even put on like a Christian playlist. I'll put on artists that have good messages within their music. I don't want to hear a rap song that is bashing women. Sorry, I don't want to hear it. That's not going to help me with my glow up, I might put on a Nice for What song by Drake. You know what I'm saying? So listen to positive music. Listen to music that makes you feel good. Listen to music that motivates you, because you're hearing it and you're like, yeah, let me step up my game. Sometimes that you need that mindset in order to glow up or get to the next level. So my second to last tip is to hang out with people that make you feel good. When you hang out with people that make you feel good, it feeds your soul. Life becomes so much more fulfilling, and you're truly enjoying life. You're being able to create memories and experiences, and you're being able to create that with people that you love. Stop hanging around people that don't care about you. It's not gonna help your glow up process. It's not gonna help you, and it's not gonna help this journey that you're on. Cut them off and start hanging around people that truly appreciate you. And I know some people are watching this video like, listen, Bryce, I don't have any friends. If you don't have any friends, then learn how to hang out with yourself. Do stuff by yourself. It's scary. Go to the park. Go to a game night by yourself. Just go to a cafe. Just get out and hang around yourself, since you are that good energy. Because I know sometimes people don't have friends. In society, it's hard making friends. I've lived in a couple different cities, and I understand that. But I'm so thankful that I do have my childhood friends that I grew up with. But just keep that in mind. Hang out with good people. And when you are a good person, I hope that you attract good people around you as well. The last one is stop talking bad about people. I'm not saying I talk bad about people, but I'm just saying sometimes we might hear something and then we're like, girl, you heard this? And it's like, sometimes it's best to stop the gossiping. Just let it go. You want positivity to come into your life. Sometimes that is not filled with gossip. Sometimes you just have to let that go. Because then it just gets messy, it brings mess on in your life. You don't need that. Allow your conversations to be a little bit more fulfilling. It doesn't always have to be messy. especially if it's involving someone that has nothing to do with your conversation with the person that you're talking to. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my tips and advice on how to glow up physically and mentally. I hope you guys take these tips that I gave you with you and actually follow them and try to implement at least a couple of them within your daily routine. This year is about us achieving our dreams, achieving our goals, and trying to be the best version of ourselves, which includes how we look on the outside and how we feel on the inside. So thank you guys again for watching this video. If you want me to make any more videos that you are interested in, please comment in the comment section, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.